Today's quote is titled, "What is feminine?" Feminine is, quote, "I am the controller, and whatever I feel is fine." When a man acts this way, he is being feminine. To be masculine is to go along with the mood of the woman. Unless a man does this, a woman won't be submissive to him. And unless a man respects a woman, she won't respect him. When a man gives into a woman, it means he cares, and this helps her. This is one of those paradoxes for many men, because men feel like, well, if I give in to a woman, I'm being controlled by her. But actually, you're just being smart. Because when you respect her, when you give in to her needs, she respects you. And as we said before, she gives into her needs. So it actually takes strength to do this. This is very counteractive, especially if you were trained in the brahmachari ashram to be rough and tough. Then you think, I'm getting married and I don't want to be weak. And weak equals allowing a woman to control me. But actually, that's not true. We hear things about the henpecked husband and he's controlled by his wife and so forth. But actually, a strong man allows that to happen because he knows his wife needs that. And because he's strong, he can do that because it will help the relationship. So in other words, he's controlling himself, controlling his ego. He's being humble enough to be able to do that because he knows it will help the relationship. So he's smart. And he's strong. He's not weak. But if a man's thinking, no, I'm the controller, everything I feel is the way it must be, and that's it, that's more of the female nature. It's not a criticism, but generally, at least my experiences, in my relationships, something may be okay for my wife to do because she feels it's okay, but she may not feel it's okay for me. And I'll say, well, if you do that, why isn't it okay for me? And she'll say, it's okay for me, but it's not okay for you. And so some men have a really hard time with that. But that's just female nature. This is how she feels, and we have to respect that. But we can't act that way, because if we're acting that way, then we're acting more like a woman than a man. So if she feels this way, I go along with it. If I feel this way and she doesn't respect it, I have to be strong enough to say, okay, I'll go along with what you want. And I know many men feel that's being weak and controlled. We have to get it straight that it actually means we're being strong. And we're doing what will help the relationship. So, think about it, think about it, think about it. And any man who's been married for a few decades knows this is how it works. It might have taken him a few decades to understand it, a few more to be able to practice it, but wherever you see a successful marriage, it means the man understands this. Hare Krishna. If you like this video, you can subscribe below. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you share this video with others, if you comment on it, if you like it, do whatever you have to click to share it, because I think a lot of devotees would appreciate getting these videos. I try to take our philosophy and put it in a practical way so we know how to apply it in daily activity. And this is one of the services I do, and I want to reach as many devotees as possible. If you can help me, I'd appreciate it so much. Thank you.